Hey there, you curious creatures. Welcome to Bits of It All, the channel where we explore the weirdest, funniest, and most jaw-dropping facts you didn't even know you were dying to know. I'm your host, and today, we've got a fact that might just make you rethink the entire concept of body goals. Ready for this? Octopuses, yes, those squishy, brainy, 8-armed sea dwellers, have not one, not two, but 3 hearts. That's right, 3. It's like they're overcompensating for something, right? Well, let's get into the heart of the matter and see what's going on here. Alright, first things first. Octopus anatomy. Let's talk hearts. Octopuses have 3 hearts. You heard that correctly, 3. Now you might be thinking, okay, that's a lot of heart. Well, each heart has a job, like a good team working together. There are 2 branchial hearts that pump blood to the gills. Think of these as the delivery guys, carrying oxygen to the lungs, or, in this case, the gills. And then, there's the big boss heart, the systemic heart, which pumps blood to the rest of the body. Pretty standard so far, right? But here's where the octopus says, hold my tentacle. When an octopus swims, that big boss heart, it stops. Yup, the main heart literally takes a break every time the octopus decides to go for a swim. Imagine if your heart just stopped whenever you decided to go for a run. 1 minute you're jogging, the next you're like, nah, I'm good. But somehow, this totally works for the octopus. It's like their heart takes a time out when they're doing something hard. Seriously. If you tried to get away with that, the doctor would be like, sir, your heart's on a permanent vacation. But don't worry, octopuses are tough cookies. Their hearts may take a break, but they're still alive and kicking. Or should I say suctioning. When they're not swimming though, they're all heart. Literally, they have a fully functioning system when they're crawling along the ocean floor. Which, by the way, is how they prefer to move most of the time. Swimming? Too much effort? Cuddling with sea rocks? That's more their speed. Honestly, I don't blame them. If I had 3 hearts, I'd probably take every opportunity to not use them too. But wait, it gets even wilder. You know how we have iron-based blood that gives us our red hue? Well, octopuses, they have copper-based blood and it's blue. Yep, they're not just cold-blooded, they're also royalty. I mean, blue blood, that's fancy. They're like the aristocrats of the ocean. But there's a reason for this copper thing, and it's not just for style points. Copper-based blood is much more efficient in cold, low-oxygen environments, which is where the octopus thrives. So, they're basically living in the ocean's version of a chill underwater lounge, and their blood is like a VIP pass. And you thought your blood type was cool. Imagine an octopus walking around in a tuxedo. Oh darling, my blood is blue, and I only swim in the most exclusive underwater caves. Honestly, it might even be an octopus flex. You think you're cool with your red blood? Watch me crawl across this rock while I take a nap and stop my heart, just to show you how extra I am. Now let's go back to the science for a sec and talk about how we figured all this out. It all starts with one brave British marine biologist by the name of Dr. Martin Wells. Dr. Wells, or as I like to call him, the octopus whisperer, was one of the first scientists to really dig into the octopus's anatomy. And by dig into, I mean, he literally cut open octopuses to study their insides. I'd probably be freaked out at the thought of opening up one of these creatures. But Dr. Wells, he was all in. He dedicated years of his life to examining these sea creatures, probably spending more time with octopuses than most people spend with their pets. And just think, while you were maybe trying to avoid getting squirted with ink at the aquarium, Dr. Wells was like, nope, let's figure out how this thing ticks. Or, should I say, beats. So, Dr. Wells discovered the octopus's 3 hearts and blood system. And here's where it gets even more impressive. This wasn't just about their anatomy. Octopuses are insanely smart. In fact, they're the geniuses of the animal kingdom. We're talking about problem solving, escaping from enclosures, recognizing faces. And get this, doing all that without even having a skeleton. So not only are they carrying around triple the heart, but they also have a triple threat brain power going on too. I mean, it's like they've got the brains, the hearts, and the skills to be the ultimate escape artists. Next time you see one at the aquarium, you might want to check your wallet and your exit strategy. And here's one final fun fact to leave you with. Octopuses have been known to fake their own deaths. That's right, these little tricksters will literally pretend to be dead to avoid predators. So, not only do they have 3 hearts and blue blood, but they're also method actors. If you ever get a chance to see one, don't be surprised if it suddenly goes limp and plays dead like a drama queen at the Oscars. You've been warned. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to think octopuses might just be living their best lives in the ocean. 3 hearts, blue blood, genius-level intelligence, and a flair for the dramatic. They've got it all. Alright, that's it for today's strange but true episode. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of octopuses and their many hearts, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and maybe give your own heart a little extra love today. If you've got any bizarre facts you want us to cover next, drop them in the comments. Until next time, keep being curious. And don't be surprised if you see an octopus playing dead at your local aquarium.